Good morning and welcome back in our computer class. Children's, we are reading chapter number 7 of class 6, Introduction to Excel 2010. Children, is very important for you because Excel is a very powerful software, and in another way we can say that is Excel is a very powerful in calculation also. Okay, now childrens, now we are going to read how to start an Excel and components Excel 2010 window. Okay, so first of all, how can we start? Now click on start button. Then you can see that here the Excel, if you are using window 10 below version, so you can click all programs, then MS Office you can got it. Okay, now I'm clicking on the Excel. Okay, so now I'm using the Excel 2013 version, children, but we are reading 2010 versions, so doesn't matter. You can learn components, all components Excel, because all components are available on 2013 versions also. So children, first of all, we learn about workbook. So what is workbook? So workbook, which is the basic Excel file, it is a collection of a multiple sheet. Now here you can see that here is three sheets are there: sheet 1, sheet 2, sheet 3. Okay, and if you want to another sheet 4, so you can click on this icon. So from this way you can able to create more sheets. Okay, so now sheet 1, sheet 2, sheet 3, sheet 4 is a group of sheet is called a workbook, and also called Excel file is called a workbook. Okay, and for second is come is worksheet. Now sheet 1 is all sheets when where we can work on it. Here is called worksheet. The worksheet is a spreadsheet made up the columns and shows. The worksheet is also called a spreadsheet. Rows and column, here is a rows, and rows denoted by 1 2 3, and columns denoted by A B C D alphabets. In rows and columns, children, in Excel having 16,384 columns, and last columns will be XFD, and rows, about rows, each sheet of Excel, each worksheet of Excel having 10,48,576 rows. Okay, 10,48,576 rows, this one. And the column, when we talk about column, so there is a column, many columns are there, and last columns will be XFD. Okay, and number of columns will be 16,384. So now we are talking about rows and columns, and next we take cell and cell address. What is cell? Children's, each row, suppose I take this third row and D column, and D column, each row, third row and D column intersect here, like that. When we talk 3 row and D column, so intersect this, so this intersection point, the new cell will be created. It means each boxes on Excel worksheet and Excel spreadsheet is called cell. Okay, so what is a cell address? Each cell on the worksheet has a unique address. Unique address means doesn't repeat it. Unique address that helps to refer it in the worksheet. For example, A10, and what is the A10, beta? Now look at this. When we click on that cell, okay, so here is a name box, is called a name box, is called a name box. Name box will be display the address of the particular cell. But what is the cell address, and how can we display, how can we write the particular cell address? Now click on that. Now see the first column. This is a F column and 4 rows. So this particular cell address will be F4. F4. Okay. Now suppose I want to know about this particular cell. So what will be the cell address, children? J5. Look at this, J5. So now from this way we can display the cell address, and we can write the cell address, and we can also see by the name box. Now what is this? The next one in from your book, formula bar. So what is a formula, children? So look at this. Suppose in this cell I write 100, and this next cell I write 105. Now children, in the next cell, I want these two particular cell additions. Okay, these two particular cell additions. So how can we add them? So we have to put the formula. But formula, in any other formula, before using any other formula, we have to put is equal to sign or plus sign. What's it? Is equal to sign first we have to write, then click 100 plus 105. Okay, and when we enter, so you can see that 205 means these two values will be added here. Okay, now so what is a cell address? So we are from this example we will see that what is a cell address. Again I write 10 and 100, and now I'm using cell address beta. Cell address. So before using the formula and cell address, we have to put the equal to sign. Then now we are going to add them 100 and 105. But now I'm not write 100 plus 105. I'm write its cell address. Means 100 contain this cell. So what is the cell address? This is E7. So I will write E7, then add, and I'm now I'm going to add 105, but I'm not writing 105. I write its cell address, means F7. Now F7. Now when I press enter, the 205, and you see that both are similar answer. But when I change this cell, suppose I change this at 200, look at this, here is no change, but when I change this particular cell 205, so you looking that on a screen, children, here's automatically changes will be here. Okay, clear? So that is the difference, because in this case I add the values of the cells 100 plus 100 105, but in that case I am not add the values of the cell, I add cell addresses of the cell. Okay, so when we add and when we apply any formula, addition, subtraction, and like complex formula also, so we have to put the cell addresses. And is the benefit of that the putting the cell address, the values, the result will be automatically displayed. So it is very important for us. Okay, now how can we save that? You can also that file, then save button, then you can save on desktop and other devices. Okay, so you can save that by the giving file. You know, all children. Okay, now after saving is a enter data of the cell. But before the entering data of the cells, I want to uh, show you about the power of the cell, because these, suppose I write Sunday here, you know, Sunday. When I click the bottom right corner, the plus white plus cursor will be display black plus, and drag down. So you can see that Monday, Tuesday will be automatically displayed vertically and horizontally both. Clear? So this is the power of Excel. Okay. So I hope from this video uh, you will understood all the components of Excels. In my next video, in my next class, uh, you will be able to learn about types of data and editing cell contents and moving around in Excel worksheets. Okay, thank you very much for joining me. Bye bye.